Hey guys, what's up? It's Frank here from Altcoin Buzz. So Ethereum is taking the market by storm, 15.9% over the past 7 days. It's also leaving a lot of its competitors deep in the water when comparing its ecosystem to theirs. We'll be looking at that today. In fact, ETH BTC has been pumping like mad ever since the 13th of June. We've had a very impressive move up, and this has meant that Bitcoin dominance has been absolutely trashed. It's now near the lowest level that it's been over the past several months. But there are warning signs. In fact, I have found 5 warning signs that Ethereum is likely going to slow down now, see some sort of a retracement. So stick around until the end of the video to find out not only what those 5 warning signs are, but also what my prediction is for the Ethereum price over the coming days and weeks. Now, for those of you who don't know, Altcoin Buzz is first and foremost a crypto investment research company, and we have been providing you numerous 100x returns since 2017. So if you want to get in on that action, join our Altcoin Buzz Access group, where we document up-to-date research covering undervalued altcoin gems, NFT minting opportunities, and our portfolio strategies. So click the link up above or in the pinned comment section below to take part in the action today. Also, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you don't miss any future updates. And finally, please note that none of this is financial advice. So although I'll be covering Ethereum's technical analysis today and an Ethereum price prediction, don't forget to head over to our channel because Natalie talked about 4 altcoins which are Ethereum's future. And of course, Matt made this video. It's over the Ethereum.eth killed it. So be sure to check out those videos to get the bigger picture on Ethereum. And before I get onto the technical analysis, I did notice something interesting. These are the top crypto categories by market cap. And as you can see, the Ethereum ecosystem is the #1 category with a market capitalization of $500 million, which is incredible. But what's interesting is over the past 7 days, it's seen a 6.5% growth, which compared to other ecosystems like the Binance, Polygon, Avalanche, and Moonriver, Ethereum is knocking it out of the park. Look at these numbers, 2.2% and below. So considering that Ethereum's market capitalization is larger and has seen larger growth, really provides even more confidence in Ethereum's impressive growth over the past week of almost 16%. Of course, Ethereum is not the only altcoin which has been pumping. BNB has been doing pretty well for itself, as has Cardano, Solana, and Polkadot over the past week. So naturally, Bitcoin's dominance has crashed dramatically, which is quite impressive, quite interesting. In a bear market, usually Bitcoin dominance is on a steady, clear uptrend, but now Bitcoin dominance is reaching the lows which it saw over the past several months. Okay, so now ETH BTC is showing some interesting price action. On the one hand, we have seen multiple weeks of green, very impressive price action, but there are some signs that we might be seeing a slowing down here. One of the reasons is that we are currently entering this zone at which we have found resistance multiple times ever since May 2021. So it's not unlikely that we will see some sort of resistance here again, or at least that the bulls will start losing a bit of confidence. That being said, it doesn't seem like we will see such a big move down, because as you can see from the VRVP, the volume profile here, there's a lot of potential support on the way down. So that's a good sign for the Ethereum bulls. But as mentioned, I've noted 5 signs which show that Ethereum ETH USDT will be slowing down. So if you are trading Ethereum, be sure to watch out for these signs. And of course, if you want to look for specific prices to enter, wait until the end of the video for those levels. Okay, so the first sign that we are seeing is, of course, that we are in an ascending wedge pattern, which is a bearish pattern. It doesn't mean that we always break bearish, but it means that the odds are in favor of the bears when it comes to which direction we break out of. Number 2 is that we are seeing the inverted hammer candle here on the 11th of August, which is arguably the most bearish daily candle that we've seen over the past several weeks, since it's been a very bullish few weeks. Number 3 is the RSI is really struggling to get into the overbought zone. Now, usually when the RSI gets into the overbought zone, it means that the bulls are not only in control, but that they have really annihilated the bears. And unfortunately, we have seen higher highs in price despite seeing very much the same level in RSI. Probably not technically a bearish divergence because we don't really have lower lows in RSI, but we really want to be seeing an uptrend in the RSI. And when you see it steadying out like this on the RSI, it usually means that the bulls are losing momentum. Now, number 4 is that we are approaching the $2,000 psychological resistance. Of course, we haven't reached that point yet, but very often we do find resistance just below it. It can be scary to be the first one buying at such a big round number like that. We are humans after all. And of course, the fifth and final reason is probably the most important reason actually, is that we are now approaching previous market structure, which marked pivotal points. So you saw that at $2,039 back here in February 2021, we saw a high. And then also at $1,692, we saw this triple bottom. And all of these points marked pivotal lows from which we had big moves up or down. So I consider this whole area to be a notable area. And of course, we are now right in the middle of this area. So I would be very surprised if we break right through the upside without, at the very least, a slowing down in price. So there you have it. Those are the 5 reasons why I believe Ethereum is likely going to see a slowing down in price. Now, when it comes to figuring out exactly which price level we might correct to, let's have a look at the chart. So here we are on the daily time frame, and looking at this ascending wedge, the likelihood that we will break bearish is quite high, I think, given all of the previous factors. And if we do break bearish, then what we want to be doing is creating a Fibonacci retracement. I would say probably of this whole move up here, and then looking for usually the 682 and seeing if we see any signs of confluence here. And the 682, incidentally, marks the previous bottom here at $1,365 or so. So I suspect this would be a very good entry point if we reach that level. Now, I'm not saying that it's very likely that we reach that level. I'm saying it's likely that we break the previous daily low of 1,658. And if we do break that, another potential level at which we might find support, of course, is the 0.5. And incidentally, here as well, we have a support point in the past. So let's just put it at that level, the $1,471 level. So I suspect these are the 2 most likely levels which we will reach. But of course, if we break both of those, then we have a very solid resistance down here at the 0.786. And it also marks basically a triple top here. This was the price that we were struggling to break through in the past here since the 15th of June. And so it's very likely that we will find support if we reach this level. I don't think it's terribly likely that we reach this $1,222 level, but if we reach it, we have a very, very good chance of bouncing from there. Okay, now on the off chance that I'm wrong and we keep on pumping, let's have a look at the potential resistances. Well, the first resistance I would place at the $2,000 psychological level. If we have another move up here, it's quite possible that we reach this point, but then again, find resistance there. If we really break this $2,000 level, let's say we have several candle closes above that, it's going to look pretty good for the bulls, because let's just zoom out here so I can show you this more clearly. As you can see on the right hand side of this chart, we have this large yellow and blue bar here, which represents the volume profile, which means that we've had a lot of price action in this zone. And if we break above this 2,000, then we have a bit of a liquidity gap thereafter. So if we do break that, the next thing to do will be, again, take a Fibonacci retracement of this whole move down and look at relevant levels. And we can see here that the 0.5 would be a next interesting level to take profit at if you are in a trade here. And then the next level after that, I would say it would be the 618 at the $2,558 level. So there you have it, Ethereum technical analysis. I do believe that Ethereum has made a very impressive move, and the bulls are fully in control, but the bulls are likely going to be a little bit shy over the coming days, given all the factors that I've mentioned, given all the stories that the price action is telling us. So I would be very wary of entering a long trade, which of course is what many of the traders here on TradingView are suggesting. Long, 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 long. It seems like people are being a bit too bullish, given the fact that we are still in a weekly downtrend and that we are seeing all these signs of potential slowdown in price over the coming days and weeks. All right, that's been it from me for today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and to check out our other videos. Natalie and Matty post many videos on on-chain analysis, fundamental analysis, and of course, these always serve to complement the technical analysis. So feel free to check those out. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.